fellow vloggers Katie and Ceri, now known as Stegawookie, starting a sibling vlog, so check them out, hence hat tribute. Last Saturday we went to the Highland Wildlife Park. My birthday treat. It's in the Cairngorms, which is 2.5 hours north of Edinburgh. We went with Katie, there was a Dave, and there was Phil and me. Hello! We saw the only polar bear in the UK. It's called Walker. This is Walker messing about in his pool. Highland Park is near the biggest enclosures for captive animals in the world. It's never going to be the same as if he was a wild polar bear romping about in the snow in the Arctic, but it can inspire a few people to go, wow, polar bear's pretty cool and amazing. Just a couple of people realise that their actions at home can deal damage to polar bears in the wild. Maybe globally we're doing good. In a few years there may be Scottish-born polar bears. By then we might need them to boost up the wild population. Zoos here have moved on. They're all doing captive breeding programmes. The Highland Park are doing a really good job increasing the population of the Scottish wildcat, endemic to Scotland. So they're interbreeding with feral cats, and these hybrids are losing the genes that are triggering amazing behavioural characteristics, and everything that makes them unique is slowly disappearing as they interbreed with domestic cats.
The Scottish wildcats are cool, Rich. They were just like cats, but like a bit bigger and a bit wilder looking, but still like, you'd still, if you saw it, you'd have no question about just going and stroking it.
And it would just rip
and it would, take it off.
Planning to splash out on the camera that I can take for walkies in the January sales, because I wish I could have shown you the wild kittens like running round when the keeper's coming in with his bucket full of dead chicks. Keepers usually end up a bit mauled after feeding them with blood, and we are indeed very lucky to have thumbs. We met a red panda at the Highland Park. They have fake thumbs made out of the wrist bone, and it just sticks out, helps them hold on to bamboo. It was very clever of them. We're on to personal projects at the art school. Mine is about birds, trying to get some ghostly flitting of birds over people's heads as they go along their normal lives through the city. As my normal life walking through the city is I stop and go, oh, long-tailed tits, blue tits, magpie. My idea for my personal project is to try and show how the natural world isn't actually that far from the human populated city world. Brought some inks, did some inkies of blue tits and great tits. So I'm thinking as people are walking along the streets above their heads, there's a little bird flitting over. Practicing with my inks. There's a blue tits coloured tree. These are designs I've had. Tonight Phil / Dusty Cat have their first gig in Edinburgh. Here's a shameless link to the song that you made a video for of Dusty Cat's song Sorry Cat. We've got pictures of us from Hogmanay from last year. So if you like backwards fireworks and carousels, then watch it. Look at some of the pictures. What is that? You need a Dave in here.
No, I'm happy here.
No, come here.
We're not happy with you then.
No!